Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com.
Hi, welcome to clickmeproject.com. Let's discuss about our project. Our project title is Classification and Novel Class Detection in Concept Drifting Data Streams Under Time Constraints. The main aim of our project is to solve concept evolution problem and provide solutions that handle three problems, that is infinite length, concept drift and concept evolution on new class detection. Here, concept evolution is aiming to solve new classes are entering for the database updation, which is we are embedding the classifier initially to reduce the time of classification. Discovering typical medical records extends to give complication for domain applicants. Attributes arranging on any domain derives more time consumption, which is only a major problem. Concept drift means the statistical property of target variable, which is the model is trying to predict or change over a time. When the time of arranging data increases means prediction becomes less accurate. So only we are classifying the medical data streams in little much of time. Multiples of machine learning techniques ready to solve medical line data stream complexities. Our project has starts with database initialization, that is we will initialize the data set and we will make a clusters for a classification. Parametric and non-parametric classification will be there. At the end we will update into the database. Let me start our project demo. Classification and novel class detection. Process starts with the new file insertion, that is we will get the dataset from our location and we will giving the dataset as CSV file. Here showing dataset based on the medical streams, date of registering, ID of the patient, name of the patient, treatment rule and the age of the patient, gender, BP values, height and weight of the patient, symptom and diagnosis. At the end, initial payment and full payment values. The next module is pre-processing work. Here starts with getting the element from the location and we will going to update it into our database. And we are viewing from the database is showing here as table values. Pre-process is the process of removing unwanted information from the dataset. After pre-process the elements, we will classify it into the structured value extraction and non-structured value extraction. If the elements are something is missing in the dataset means it will added into the non-structured values. And the values has filtered with the non-characteristics means it will update it into structured value extraction. The next work is clustering analysis. We will cluster the element into three values, that is based on the disease of the patients. Cluster 1 is based on cancer patients and cluster 2 is based on diabetic patients and the cluster 3 is based on the general disease of the patients. The next is classification. Cluster value will get into the classification and we will validate it on next values. Next work is dynamic registration. Here we are going to show the novel class evolution. Here we will enter into the dataset values. Dynamically we will check the cluster element, that is cluster 3 values are updated because the diagnosis is fever, and then we will validate these elements whether it has updated into the database or not. Here classification is entirely based on the initial elements. Here showing the ID, the name of the patient and treatment or we have entered in now. Performance is showing the flow accuracy of the process, which is based on comparison with existing technique and proposed technique. Here our proposed technique is ensemble classification. Here showing normal class ensemble, which is our proposed method. Existing classification work has been based on the base paper surveys. Thank you.